Hey guys, I'm currently set up on the beach. I'm about to go out for a fish and a dive, hence I'm in my wetsuit. But I had a regular viewer of my videos asked me to do a kayak setup video, so I just thought I'd take you through a quick rundown on how I've got my kayak set up, because I've pretty much got everything on it, you know, with the dive gear and the fishing gear for today's mission. So we'll take you through. So the first thing we've got is my camera mount here. So I've just got a starport here on one of these side plates that the old Town Predator have on them, that are really good for mounting things without drilling holes into the hull of your kayak. So I've got this camera here. Okay, and moving forwards, we've got a battery set up in the front hatch here that's going to run our sounder, and I've just got the cable for the battery coming out through the front hatch here. I was going to put it through the hull and put a hole and a cable gland there, but I haven't really found that I needed to. The hatch seals up pretty well with that there, and that's fine. I've also got my crayfish bag stashed in the front hatch in case I come across any crayfish while I'm having a dive. Okay, moving back, we've got our Humminbird transducer mounted in the transducer socket, and the wire comes up here, and under this mounting plate is coiled up, and along with the excess power wire, and then the wires just come here. I've got a starport mounted on this side, and on that starport I have my Humminbird fish finder GPS mounted with a Rob Fort series sounder cover. In the middle here we've got our pedal drive. That's still standard, these just come like that, and I haven't modified that at all. It works great like that. I've got a spare rod holder stashed in here, but that's about it. We've got side pockets, so on one side I've got my mask and snorkel and gloves, and the other side I've got my camera that I use when I'm diving. So under the seat I've got this tray that's got all my tackle bits and pieces in it, and I've also got my weight belt stashed. Okay, coming onto the seat, everything's all pretty standard here. In the back of the seat, this is where I keep my lunch. In this case I'm going out midday, and I've just had a big feed, so I'm not actually taking any lunch. And I've got a water bottle stashed in the front as well that I forgot to mention. Moving back, we've got two factory fitted rod holders here. I've got my rods in them. Now under all this mess, this is my gun and my shooting line and my float, and also my Rob Fort series anchor. And I've got my flippers stashed in here as well, and underneath all that is the Rob Fort series chill bag, and I've got a couple of the Rob Fort series chill pads that you put in the freezer to keep my catch cold once I hopefully catch it. So moving back, we've now got a couple more starports on the back here, and between them I've mounted an alloy bar, and on that alloy bar I've got 3 rod holders mounted, and that just gives me extra rod storage in addition to the 2 factory fitted rod holders. This kayak only comes with 2 factory fitted rod holders, so you really do need to put a bit more storage on, unless you're only going to go out with 2 rods, which that pretty much never happens with me. Moving down the back, I've got my float line set in the well here, and it just comes down the back to the rudder, which is all standard. So that's basically a run through of the kayak and how I've got it set up. There's really pretty much very few modifications to it. Basically just the bar across the back with the rod holders, and the 2 starports here, here and here are basically the only modifications to the whole kayak. Admittedly the sounder's set up with the cables and everything, but there's been no holes drilled for any of that. So it's a really good design. I like the way I've got it set up. I've had it this way for over a year now, and I'm really happy with it. I could perhaps put another couple of starports on these front panels and put a couple of rod holders for when I'm trolling, so that I can actually see the rods, but other than that I'm pretty happy with it. So yeah, there it is, run through the kayak. I'm going to get out there and do it. So we'll see you next time. Cheers.